बहुत सारा काम उन्होंने मंदिर निर्माण का किया हुआ है।
Ramakrishna Hari, I was requested to address in English as this function is not only telecast live in India but even abroad. So I will accordingly address this August gathering accordingly. It is indeed a very great moment for me to be here amongst us, amongst you great people, on the dais, off the dais, and as great as really pillars of Hindutva in the real sense of the term. Personally, individually, if you ask me, I would not consider myself of that stature. Definitely not. But the fraternity that I come from and the fraternity to a certain extent that I represent, that is the Vakari Sampradaya, has always been not just a pillar but even a foundation of the principles of Hindutva. This Sampradaya started by the great Jnaneshwar Maharaj. We all know Nivrutti, Jnanadev, Sopan and Muktabai, the four siblings. They are the incarnations of God Himself, and more specifically of the Hindu trinity of Brahmaji, Vishnuji and Maheshji, and of course of the Adi Shakti. These are 13th century saints who have given so much literature, so much direction to the world that it has become a foundation, especially in Maharashtra, and it would not be out of place to say that the shrines of these four saints are the Char Dham of Maharashtra. After finishing their avatar karya, these great saints at a tender age of 24, 22, 20 and Muktabai at the age of 18, they have taken Sanjeevan Samadhi at their respective places, Alandi, Trambakeshwar, Saswad and Jalgaon Muktai Nagar. I feel and I am blessed to be born in the family whose duty it has been for the last 22 generations to serve at the shrine, at the Sanjeevan Samadhi shrine of Sant Sopan Dev at Saswad. It takes great pleasure for me to tell you that for the last 2-3 years we have been instrumental in restoring, reconstructing what we call as the Jeevnodhar of the entire temple premises, and in doing so, while doing that, I can say that I have not seen God, but I have seen His presence. The way things have happened, I will definitely not take the credit. I can say this with conviction. I used to be a lawyer by profession. I practiced law for 25 years. Suddenly, I was inclined towards my family duty. So overnight, I have stopped my practice, and I'm offering my services to Saint Sopan Dev. But I can say it with conviction that I am only a medium through which these things are being worked out, and that is how you can feel the presence of God. When we were in the process of carrying out the restoration work, a thought was planted in our head. Why I say planted? Because I know it would not have come otherwise. That a temple next to the temple of Sopan Dev of his younger sister Muktabai should be constructed. And when we took that thought forward, many strange, I will not, adbhut things have taken place. One of which is when we started excavating, about 2-3 feet below, we found a very ancient, what we call it as a foundation. So it was always there, and we were merely directed that you should make a temple here. The next in line, I would definitely like to bring it to your light. When this temple was being in the process of construction, there's Vasai, which is very close to Bombay, an octogenarian lady, 80 years plus. So she came to the temple and she told us that she had a drishtanta, as what we call, a week ago, and her mother, late mother, she came in her dream and she told her that there is a Muktabai temple being constructed at Saswad, so you please go there and offer one of the family ornaments. And this was when this temple was merely in construction stage. We had not made it public also that there's going to be a temple. So when God operates, He operates in this fashion. When He makes a temple for His younger sister, He arranges for this ornament in this fashion.
We are very happy that you are instrumental into this entire project.
Thank you so much. Do I have 2 minutes more?
Yeah, you have 1 minute more.
1 minute more. I'll just wind up. And even the murti that has been installed there's the original temple at Jalgaon. They had promised to give us the murti, but when this mandir was opened on the 2nd of December, just about 1 week ago, the chairperson there candidly admitted to us, Maharaj, we had decided to give you the murti, but this murti, which is such a beautiful murti that you will feel that in 2 seconds it will talk to you, has been sent anonymously to us, so we don't know who the maker is. Anyway, coming back to Hindutva, I would only say a few words after all the dignitaries have spoken. Very little remains to be spoken. I think Hindutva should be our operating system, like how we have in a computer. If we have Hindutva as an operating system and if every command comes out that operating system, India will be nothing but Sujalam Sufalam. Hindutva is the basis, was the basis, and when we are called on stage like this, it only gives us more strength to take the preachings of our saints, the preachings of Hindutva. We preach, practice and propagate, and we'll keep doing it. Ram Krishna.
We are so privileged to have you here, and I think